Oh, that feeling. We've all been there, right? That moment your brain just goes completely blank. You need to download an app or sign into a service, and you just cannot remember your Apple ID password. It is so frustrating, I know. But hey, don't worry, we're going to get this all sorted out right now.
So, you've forgotten that all-important password. First things first, just take a deep breath. You are absolutely not alone in this. In fact, this is probably one of the most common tech headaches anyone ever deals with.
And look, I'm not just guessing here. This is a direct quote from the people at the Apple support community. It is the single most asked question they get. So the good news is there are tried and true official solutions, and you have come to the exact right place to find them.
All right, let's start with the absolute easiest and fastest fix. This method uses the device you probably have in your pocket or your hand right now, your trusted iPhone. Seriously, if you can use this method, you'll be back in your account in less than a minute. Now, there's really only one requirement for this super fast method to work. You just need to have access to your iPhone, and you need to already be signed into your iCloud account on that very device. If that sounds like you, you're golden. You're just going to follow these 4 simple steps. Go to Settings, tap your name right at the top, then hit Sign In and Security. Now, the real magic happens in step 3. See, because your phone is a trusted device, it doesn't need to text you a code or anything like that. It just asks for your regular screen unlock passcode. You pop that in, and boom, you get to set a new Apple ID password right then and there. It's totally immediate. Okay, but what if you can't get into your own device? Maybe you're logged out completely. No problem at all. Apple has this really clever backup plan that I like to call the Friend Assist method, and it all happens through the Apple's Support app. For this one, you'll just need to borrow an iPhone or an iPad from a friend or a family member for a few minutes. And don't worry, this entire process is 100% secure. It's actually designed by Apple so that none of your personal information gets stored or saved on their device. The whole process is really straightforward. Just have your friend open up their Apple Support app, and hey, if they don't have it, they can just grab it from the App Store. Under Support Tools, they'll see an option for Reset Password. Now, the most important part here is step 3. Make sure they tap the option for a different Apple ID. From there, you just type in your own Apple ID and follow the prompts. Their device basically becomes a temporary, secure key to help you get back into your account. All right, on to our third and final option, the web method. Now, I'm calling this the last resort for a very good reason. While it definitely works, the first 2 methods we just talked about are so much faster and should always be your first choice if you can. Using this method seems simple enough on the surface. You just go to the website, iforgot.apple.com on any computer or web browser. You'll type in your Apple ID, and you'll most likely need to verify the trusted phone number that's connected to your account. But this is where you might hit a bit of a snag. And here is the catch, and trust me, it's a big one. If for some reason you can't verify your identity right away, using this web method might push your account into something called account recovery. This is a security process and it can take several days, sometimes even longer, to complete while Apple makes sure you are who you say you are. And that potential delay is exactly why this is our last resort. So, let's do a super quick recap. As you can see right here, using your own iPhone or a friend's device gets you an immediate reset. You're back in business in minutes. The web method? Well, it's a valid option, but it comes with that risk of a potential multi-day waiting period. Yeah, the choice is pretty clear if you've got an Apple device in your die, right? Okay, so you did it. You've reset your password. You're back in control of your account. That's awesome. Now, let's talk about making sure you never, ever have to go through this whole stressful thing again. It's time to create a new password plan. The advice here is really simple, but honestly, it's so powerful. First, you could just write your new password down and keep it somewhere safe and secure. And I mean really secure, okay? Not on a sticky note slapped on your computer monitor. Or, even better, you could consider using a trusted password manager. These apps are amazing. They securely store all your passwords and pretty much make forgetting them a thing of the past. So there you have it. You've not only solved the immediate problem, but now you have the tools to prevent it from ever happening again. The question is, what are you going to do to protect your account going forward? A password manager? A super secret notebook? You know, whatever you decide, just taking that next step, that's the most important one.